If anyone's watching this in replay, this is try number 2 from the previous live. Hey, you made it back, Mr. Landfill and Steve. And someone called. Oh, I missed it, Verna. Can you guys hear me? You're the first back. I don't know. I think mine says Mr. Landfill was the first back, Steve. Can you hear me now? Can you see? 5 by 5. All right. Hey, there we go. All right. Hopefully we got those issues out of the way. And hopefully you can hear me and it's not pixelating. I took the Wi-Fi off. I got 5 by 5. Cool. No crackle. Look at that. Awesome. Well, if you guys are interested in that little box and all, I hopefully will do a standalone video on that. But anyways, let's see. I'm just out here now, and I'm going to show some of what's going on in my garden. The crackling left. Yes! Woohoo! Well, hopefully people come back then. We got the cool crowd here, though, so that's what's important, right? Okay. So my chicken's got 2 watering systems that's automatic. I'd love to show automatic stuff. I don't know. It really helps out. Without it, can't do a lot. So I do have to come in every other day or so and make sure I clean it out, dump it so we don't get mosquitoes and stuff. With that irrigation system back here, it sprays into there and it gives them this. This is their foot bath for when it's cold. Only the best production, yes. For when it's hot, they can stand in there. And then their other watering system we got up and running. And that's off this 20 gallons. Oh, but they kick their dish like they do that. So I got to fix this a little better. They'll kick their dish away. All right. Anyways, that'll come on in half an hour and give them some more water. I come through anyways just to check, make sure. Something else I've added that's not very exciting, but it is to me, is I got a second metal trash can. These are fantastic to have out by the chickens and the animals. Easy to get to feed. So I went ahead and got a second one. Woohoo! Thanks, yeah. I like the automatic water helps. Look at these. These plants are going crazy. And they're just in the sand here. Nice big zucchini. Oh, I got another tip. It was the one I did in the shorts, but I'll get to it in a minute. Our grapes are just about ready to harvest. We're waiting for them to get waxy. Oh, there's still some green ones there. Some of these are ready probably, so I could come through and harvest a bunch of the Concord grapes. And then all the herbs that we've just been using. This is kind of my wife's chaos garden, getting back in here. These tomato plants look good, but they're not doing anything. There's no fruit, so I don't know. I'm considering ripping them out and putting something else in this bed. There's a few on the end here, these ones. And the sunchokes. I love the grapevine. It is pretty and it's delicious. We come out and eat them and give them to the chickens. And then the ground cherries and cucumbers. These are bush cucumbers. And these ones are growing up. And my wife just has all kinds. I don't know what these are. There are all kinds of squashes and things. And there's a tomato back there. These are the new Orpingtons. They are growing. Oop, there we go. Look how big they're getting. You could see where someone has been harvesting some of those grapes. Yeah. Casey comes out. And the birds get them too. I try and fight them. So I have this plastic bird netting up. I use this on a lot of it, but it's not on all of it. I like the plastic versus the not temporary. I like the temporary one for like this because the vines and things just grow through it and it destroys it anyways. So that gets replaced. I don't know how good it is because it's not here. Anyways, there is supervisor. Look at these, some of these peppers. These are little peppers on this one. I've never had good success with plants here, but they're going. We got lots of peppers I'll be turning on here. I made some chili oil last night out of them that was really good. And then banana peppers. We've been eating these in a lot of things. They're good. Hey, little chicken. The birds just want a treat. They've been getting more treats. These birds are the most spoiled thing they get because they get all the scraps and all the everything. They eat like we do. They get this little quail. He's one of the roos that is on hold, I guess. He's the bachelor roo. And then the other one's in here. They're hiding. It's hot. So I've been getting some progress done here on the Silkies area. So this insert is done. I got the 1/4 inch hardware cloth on the bottom and then 1/2 inch on the top. And then I don't know if you can see, but well, we can come around and see. There's hardware cloth all on the bottom that goes on in it too. I'm doing this one right. I have no rodents in here. Then I got the second set frame is built, and these are this way again, so I can take them out and move them. So if I need to move where the door is or something like that, you can just move the insert, if that makes sense. Also for when I move, they will come. So anyways, inserted. I got up some of this more permanent bird netting here. So I put it up here, and it's attached to these 1x1s. They're screwed together. And that being is because if I need to get up here, which I probably will for things, I can unscrew it here, and then that whole set will come down. And then I can just put it back up. So for easy access. Isn't that right, ladies? Yeah, so then it can all come with me. These posts, right now they're buried, but they'll be pulled out. But when I move it, I think I'll cut them, and I'll actually put them on in some concrete footers with a thing. But for now, that's where they are. Solo, stop it. Solo's fighting him. And so he's still got to finish up the sides, but it's a bunch of work, and I do it as, I get the money. This stuff's expensive. So every month I'll get a little bit of that. Throw that in. But yep. Hey, Kermode. Kermode Bear's here. And the quail shack is doing good. Hi, little quail. They got their thing there. These are these new fly traps I'm trying out. And I don't know if it's the bait I'm using, but I just put bird poo in there. I'm trying to use these. What am I hearing? Oh, they're back here pecking at things. And there's a broody one. What are you guys pecking at? I like to compartmentalize or make it so I can close areas off. Wait, what? I hate to tell you about my hoard of hardware cloth you got when Lowe's changed suppliers. $2.50. Jeez. Yeah, Steve, have you looked at it now? It's like $40 here for a 2-foot by 10-foot roll. It's absolutely ridiculous. Now I actually got mine cheaper too when I bought it. I'm still buying some, but when I buy a majority of it, it was a lot cheaper. So actually that's part of why I'm not going with the wider pieces, just smaller ones, because it's cheaper doing it that way. But yeah. Oh no, Mr. Landfill, yuck. That's okay. Thanks for showing up twice. You rock. So I'm gonna come over here, and I love these springs. They're awesome. I don't even use these locks on these gates anymore, because I can walk through it and they'll just shut. Chickens can't get out. And just show some things. I don't know. Oh, look at my corn. Let's go over here. We'll go take a trip over here. So the corn's coming in. It's doing good. And then this is a pumpkin that's all along the back here, and I'm letting it grow here, and I'm going to let that corn get a little bit bigger, and then I'll twist it around and let it grow through. So provide some ground cover and help keep in moisture. That's the plan, at least. And all my herbs, I want to point this one out. So this was cilantro. And cilantro, when it goes to seed and it dries, can I focus on that? You get coriander. Yeah, no good. So anyway, so I'm gonna come collect all this, and that's coriander. So you'll see a lot of things are going to seed in my garden, but there's reasons. So those seeds can be used. I actually want to show you another seed that's really cool too. Look at my ginger. The ginger is doing excellent. That's one thing I didn't think I was going to be able to grow, and I'm really happy. So you can see a piece of it there. So it grows along the top, and I can just dig a piece up when I need. There's the avocado. This is my experiment tomato plant. I don't know if I talked about this one. Maybe I did. So this one I grew, and I've given it blossom end rot, and I fixed that. And then I was using it to do a couple other things. It's basically my experiment plant, so my sacrificial plant. So this tomato one, I'll figure things out on, or try things out, fertilizers and stuff, before I give it to the others. So I do think that's important to have on hand. That's a tip. Look at that echinacea. And then just some other little things here. These jalapenos. That was the one in the thumbnail, I think, from the last one. And my lemongrass. Those teas are coming soon. We're getting them. It takes a lot to. We don't grow like a huge amount like I should. So, but been doing that. All right, let's go around here. Oh, yeah. Look at this yarrow. There's a little bit of purple yarrow down there, and there's more other. But yarrow. Mr. Landfill, your aunt is going to give me treatment. Oh, okay, but you might be getting cold. And it won't, a cold, you don't want to expose her, yeah. Here's Buzz Buttons. So I'm coming here. This is one of the other seeds I want to show you. Oh, look at these little pumpkins. These are cool. These are candy corn pumpkins, so they just get small. What else is cool? There's all kinds of plants in here, but tomatillos are doing good. And then the jalapenos back there. Oh, this is what I wanted to point out. So one of the things I like to grow, and I do like to eat solo, is radishes. Radishes, they're a little stronger than I like, but I do love them. And they grow really fast, so you have to pick them. Otherwise, they go to seed quick. And so I like them because you can grow them fast, but I don't necessarily use them all. So we just let our radishes go. So if you see here, oh, that's a lettuce one. But back here, we have like a radish. And I just let them go, and we let them go to seed, and they'll keep making these little pods, and they're seed pods. And I actually like to eat these more than the radish. So they taste like the radish, but a little bit more mild. Absolutely delicious. And then I can just pick these as I want all season long. And they're good. I think they're a lot better than the radish itself. And then you don't have to harvest it right away. You can just pull these little seed pods whenever you want. So that's the way I'm going to use these radishes. Oh, all right, let's back up a little bit. Check out these tomatoes. Tomatoes. We have lots of tomatoes. And lavender. And there's beans and things and calendula. No more blackberries. We picked all the blackberries off the bush, sadly. And asparagus is ferning out. And then look at these sunflowers. Oh, hey, so I want to point this out. Look at that. That is advertisement right there. You say, Matt, what is that advertisement for? That is advertisement for the bees. Look at these sunflowers that stick way up in the yard, way taller than the tree. And they say, come, Mr. Bees, to this yard. That's where you need to be. That's exactly what they say. Yeah, store-bought tomatoes don't. No taste. No, don't have to wipe the dirt off or anything, and just eat. Just come eat it. That's the plan here in the Grafted Branch Homestead. I make sure there's no bug eggs though, because that is one thing that can be, and that's actually bringing me to my next thing here. So I want to show you something. Now I did this in a short, so I'm going to reiterate maybe a little bit, but this is a problem a lot of people have. Look at that. Those are stink bugs. And you say, wow, you're close to that stink bug, Matt. And it's not moving at all. And why is it on that pole out in the middle of the sun like that? And over here hanging out with his buddy. You know why they're like that? Because this stink bug is not alive. Whoop. Neither is his buddy. Say bye, buddy. All right, cool. So I'm going to show why those stink bugs are not alive. And this is what I showed in my short. This is just some water with a little bit of Dawn soap. And we keep this out here. This is great. Now the bigger stink bugs before I crush or chop up, not a big problem. The eggs we get with duct tape. Babies are a little bit more challenging. This will take care of all of it, and I especially like it for the babies, but the adults too. So you spray it on them, on the insects, and it clogs up so they can't breathe. They'll crawl up somewhere high and then die just like that. So I might actually have a few others in here I sprayed. But I'll come and I'll look at the bottom of these leaves in here. And then when you see something, you know, I just spray it, a little bit of that, and they die. But when you get a leaf that has a whole bunch of the babies on it, I don't think I have any right now, but you'll see, and there'll be like 30 babies just all hanging out in the bottom of the leaf. Spray that on it, no more. And then I just keep that up there. This has been a game changer for sure. That is in part why these plants look like they do. These are jalapenos, I think. Yeah. And banana peppers. Look at these Egyptian walking onions. Those are going in the shop this week, maybe. I don't know if my shop's working, to be honest. I've been on there updating, but okay. Good for the caterpillars too. Yes, these are pinto beans, so these are going to go in and dry. So these are another one I don't have to worry about being harvesting too much. Look at that pepper back there. Man, that's a big old pepper. All right. Yeah, so peppers and strawberries and these tomatoes. Look at these. These are Abe Lincolns. Those are kind of cool looking. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff going on. A lot of stuff we're eating. There we go. Oh, yeah. It's just some water and a couple drops or a squirt of Dawn dish soap. That's all. And so I found out, my father told me that, and he said it'll kill them. They can't breathe. And so I'd post a short, and Tommy over at, I think it's Aquatic News Network now, he was telling me, oh, yeah, so they breathe out of what's called spiracles, or the little openings on their bodies. And the soap will clog it up, basically. They can't breathe. And so they'll crawl up high to breathe, and then they die. So that's all it is a little Dawn dish soap in the garden. So yeah, it doesn't hurt anything at all. You can actually even put a little bit of baking soda in it too, and that will kill aphids and things. It will also help to brighten the foliage and make it green. I didn't do that, but you can do that too. These tomatoes are just kind of doing whatever they want. They're doing their thing. All right, but I'm going to have to hop off since we're going to head over here where I got my tea. And I'm not barefoot today. No, I'm wearing my boots. It's been muddy and stuff. These chickens are being noisy. I should be out here barefoot, shouldn't I? And we got 10 people in here still. It looks like awesome. So I am going to, let's see, what time do we got? It's 10:40. So I'm going to give it another 5 minutes here, and then we'll get going just to chat. Come on, Bear. So that's what his pops used to do. That's what my pops taught me. It works for keeping ants away from the base of your house as well. That's awesome. Yeah. So for ants, I do a couple things. I use the first Saturday lime because I use that in the chicken coop. So I do like that. With the chickens as well, I use diatomaceous earth, food grade, because I put it in their feed and to keep it from clumping and keep insects out of it. But I'll put that around the base too. And then the front of the house I spray with commercial stuff. I do. There's nothing up there that we eat or grows or anything. If I did, I wouldn't. And so that I do because we get a lot coming off the street of bugs and things. But in the back, none of that. And for ants, I'll also I mix some ants and roaches. I'll mix either baking soda or borax with some sugar. And you put that in a little dish out, and then a little water one next to it. That kind of kills them off. Yeah. Shalom, shalom. That kind of went away. No taking off, Matt. Stay grounded. I guess I probably should take the shoes off. Maybe I'll go do my grounding thing. Can you guys hear the chickens? There we go. I take my socks off. All right, I'll roll up the pants. I'll take the socks off. We'll go do some grounding. Maybe one of my kids, maybe my kid or my wife will come do some grounding. So that way we don't fly away. Solo, I think that's why Solo has so much energy, is because he is constantly practicing grounding. You see my girl's feet. Shh. Hey, shh. Shh. There we go. All right. I can't believe I'm addressing a camera. Yes, Steve. Just for you guys. There we go. Maybe that should have been my thumbnail right there, huh? Ow. Jeez. Ow, the grounding's killing me. Ow, these little rocks hurt so. Okay, there we go. So one thing our yard does have, still has a lot of, and I think I mention this every time, but when we moved in here, there was a ton of broken glass in the soil. So we're finding glass all the time, unfortunately. Something we will get away from someday. Extra charge for feet shots. Yes, you see there, you can all do the super chat or whatever it is. The super thanks, you can pay for the feet shots. No, I'm just kidding. No one do that. You see that lizard? He went running back through here. So my wife's been doing better with the grounding than I have. I just get too busy. There's a tomato being eaten back there. Some eggshells. Those help with bugs too. I need to come clear out the peppermint. So I do peppermint, lots of it, because it's good for pest control as well. Keeps away rodents and bugs. But it will go crazy, and it's taken over, so I need to get some of that out. Ooh, look, this lettuce is delicious. This is, I forget what this one's called, but I like this one. Lizards do help keep the bugs away. We have a ton of them. I can show you James, too. He's out here. Let's see. This lettuce is good. James is out here, too. Let's see. There he is. You see him? Okay, maybe you see him down there, his little face. There's James. He's my other pest control. He's hanging out there. Hey, have a good day. Ooh, start your hike, Kermode Bear. I'm jealous. Man, I wish I was hiking. You have a good hike and you be safe. James does like worms. Solo, you're not supposed to be in here, bud. So I'm supposed to ground for 30 minutes. So maybe I'll go till 11 here on my live stream. And then I'll have to hop off and go talk to the man. There's another lizard back there. So these are also good to reuse the sunflower stalks for trellises and things like that. So that's part of why I cut them like this. One, so they all get really tall, and two, so they keep the branches out of my way. And three, because I can cut that and use that as a pole for something. They dry real good. Where was that real big bell pepper? That one's probably about ready. Look at that. And they're real firm this year. We've had a problem before, my bell peppers being like thin, real thin-walled and just kind of soft feeling for whatever reason. But this year they're doing really good. I've been using this Dr. Earth Golden Bloom fertilizer. And I think that's really been helping. Some things have been picked. Some are still growing. These are stickers. Oops. Those are some stickers, some weeds. Don't touch your bell peppers. Did you come out to do grounding? Well, I only see your feet. Oh. I keep rotating too much, though. Well, they're squash bugs, but they stink. So I call them stink bugs. My wife says they're called squash bugs, not stink bugs. I call them stink bugs because when you cut them, they smell very vinegary. And which one? You want me to show them the basil? Dill. Where's the dill? There's a carrot. Okay, so this is a great companion plant for tomatoes, and that is basil. This is Thai basil, and this is lemon basil. I'm going to get a Thai basil and a lemon basil. No, I planted lemon right here. Maybe that's the lemon. All right, now I got to find a tomato that's ready. That is the challenge because my wife pulls them when they start to blush. That's when you're supposed to. But look at, I can get this one here, I think. This one looks pretty ready.
And there's dill down right.
Well, I don't want dill with it, though. Okay. Hey, look, I still got 5 people in here. Stuffed peppers, and stuffed grape leaves. Yep.
That's
awesome.
Over there. I thought you should tell her the spaghetti squash.
I didn't show that spaghetti squash. I should show that. All right, make sure there's no bugs on my leaves. That's all. And then we all like to take the basil.
No?
You take the basil, you take the tomato. Oh, geez. Now and I got tomato all over me and in my beard. They taste way different than store-bought ones. But I'm not going to eat the whole thing, so I'm going to show you this. Oops. Well, I dropped it anyways. I didn't mean to. Okay. I gotta at the carrots, yeah. I'm going to show the spaghetti squash. It's a big spaghetti squash. Ooh, this I need to come tie up. So that's falling down, so I'll come tie that up. I think I'm going to run it along the edge here. Okay, I'll have to come do that after the live stream so it doesn't break. Look at the spaghetti squash. That's where these bugs were. There's a nice spaghetti squash there, huh? That's going to be tasty. I'm excited. All right, let's see. You stayed with an Italian family when you were in Tucson. Nearly every plant in the yard was a spice. Yeah. Yep, run out and gather. So we do that with all our dinners too, pretty much. Huh? We'll run out and we gather. We'll run out and get some rosemary, some thyme. Oops, I got you on camera. I'll come out here and I'll get my rosemary, my thyme, my sage. We'll grab, basil, whatever we need. Cilantro, coriander, parsley. These little radish seeds. They're really good. Yeah, the mints, all those. We do that too. Yeah, actually, that's one of my favorite parts of having a garden is being in there cooking on the stove, and I just open the door and run out. And if I'm making spaghetti, I run out and we'll get some like fennel, and we don't have fennel growing this year, but I have jars of it from before. And all this. The dill. You really want me to try this dill, huh?
Well, I was just letting you know.
All right.
Our other
dill is kind of a finicky one. Yep. She's proud of her dill because growing dill in the desert here is an accomplishment. I do like dill though. Dill is good.
I tell you to eat all my dill.
I'm gonna eat it all up. Tastes kind of like carrot tops, huh?
Did you show the ground cherries back there?
I didn't show the ground cherries. I kind of showed them, but not really. We're gonna call the yard the spice cabinet. Let's see what time is it. 10 minutes. Okay.
This is why it's the spicy peach farm.
The spicy peach farm. Okay. Because we got the peach tree and all the peppers.
All the spices.
All of the spices. That's why we are Grafted Branch Homestead, but we're the Spicy Peach Farm. So that's what we started as, with the Spice of Life family on TikTok and Instagram and all that, yeah. So we're Spicy Peach Farms. We got our peach tree, which we're very proud of, and I talk about a lot. And then our peppers and spices. Should I go walk through the back with my feet?
No, I wouldn't.
I'm going to do it.
People have been throwing a lot of stuff.
People throw trash over the wall and things. That's part why I don't ground out there. I'm going to do it, though, for everybody here.
You're going to hurt yourself.
Probably. Yes. Okay, look, there's my tomato that fell. All right, we will take our grounding walk to the back, to the ground cherries. We'll do our grounding with the ground cherries. And all the goat heads are back there.
Did you show these beans and beets?
Not really. There's beets and beans and things down here.
They're gorgeous.
They are. They're pretty. Look at all these tomatoes growing up here too. All right.
Squash that is randomly here
Solo's getting lizards.
in the dirt. Look at that one.
I know. It's a nice one. All right. See, here's some spices. This one we bought. I didn't do it from seed, but this is tarragon, Mexican tarragon. And then we got oregano. And there's a rosemary. These are good for the chickens too, so they're back here. And then lemongrass, another one.
Cucumber.
I don't know what those are. I think they're volunteers. Okay.
Volunteer or chaos?
Or chaos. Volunteer or chaos?
All of those plants, most of them back there are my chaos.
Yes. All right. So the ground cherries are back here by the sunchokes. All right. Let's see. And so we come down here and I look on the ground for the little packages that aren't busted open.
They're related to tomatillo.
And they're related to tomatillos. Okay. So I think I've showed them before on here. I eat them when they're yellow, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they do ripen off the vine like tomatoes.
Yep.
So if they fall and they're not ripe yet,
They'll ripen on the ground.
Inside.
So here's a fun thing too. If you leave some of the fruit that falls off, tomatoes and things, on the ground, they start to decompose and they'll create methane, and that helps the other fruit on the plant to ripen. Anyways, so here's a ground cherry. Plus, then the fruit will ferment and your squirrels will be extra happy in the neighborhood.
They're tart.
Tart. So when I first tasted them, they did taste more like they taste like a kiwi almost. A kiwi grape, like a cherry kiwi. It's like a Capri Sun in a little package. Yep. So let me flip this around again. I won't show you. And we're going to continue the grounding for another 6 minutes.
See all those pumpkins I got?
Back in the day, they grew all their spices in the yard closer to the house. Yeah. That's a good idea.
Some of our spices are used for bug prevention, though.
Yep, I talk about that too. So, well, and a lot of them are dual use, but the ones that some of them are around the coop because they're good for the birds for bug prevention and for just for them.
And then some are also by tomatoes because they're companion planting and they're encouraging.
I'm trying to pull my pants up. Jeez. Yes. So what are all these now that I'm out here?
They are pumpkins and cantaloupe that I chaos garden. I mixed a bag of each together and then planted them.
Cantaloupes and things.
And pumpkins.
And pumpkins.
And those are all cucumbers.
Yep. Did you pick this cucumber?
Yes, I ate it. When we had spaghetti, I made a salad.
So one thing I've done is I made spaghetti sauce, and last night I made a pasta bake, and I've been using I take the squash, the zucchini, the banana peppers and hot peppers and tomatoes and all that from the garden, and made a spaghetti sauce, blended them up. You don't really taste the squash and zucchini in it, but it adds a lot of nutrients, vitamins and things to it. So I did that, and then last night I made that into a pasta bake. So that's my lunches for the week. Yeah, these are sticker plants, so we try and rip them all out. That is a chore.
All back there.
Yep.
And that lovely moth right there is actually
the evil moth. How do you get rid of those? What keeps cabbage moths away? I think it's nasturtiums. Like you got your flip flops on. We're supposed to be grounding. We're supposed to be grounding.
I'm not gonna do that back here. I'll wear my show clothes because they're stickers. And my feet aren't made of leather like yours. That's lemongrass.
Yep. We have it in 2 places. I have lemongrass. Actually 3 places, but
Mother's wort.
yeah, mother's wort.
There's some more chaos. And other chaos plants back here. Hi, Soso.
Excuse me. Excuse me, ma'am.
Hey, don't you disturb her.
She's giving us eggs.
Solo's wearing his Scooby-Doo collar today.
Yep, he's dressed up in his Scooby-Doo collar.
Oh, we got some chamomile here.
Oh yeah.
It actually needed to be harvested. You can tell because the flowers are.
I know, and then over here too. These ones are starting to pop up, so we need to harvest these pretty quick. Yep. And then what's this? Those are jalapenos. There's more jalapenos.
This looks like a
This is the habaneros.
cucumber.
One of them.
And that is lettuce gone to seed.
Yeah. Calendula. All right.
And beans all back there. That's beans. Look, oh, look there. I gotta harvest all those.
Way better grow food than lawns. Yep. I don't know if you can notice. So this is my lawn, and we have liked it, but it's small now. I've cut it in half, and we're cutting it down. There'll be the food's taking over. The pool was over there. Now there's corn. Casey, are you gonna ground with me?
I don't know.
I got
See, we're being lazy.
2.5 more minutes. You want to kick off the flip flops, and we'll go walk this way.
Because we don't know about this.
No?
I don't know. I'm too afraid that I'll step on the goat.
Well, come over here. There's no goat heads over here.
That happened to me.
There's none in here though.
So let's see.
Look, James is out.
James is out.
See him?
Lola's ready to catch him.
He'll be burying himself soon.
Where's James?
He's right there. See him?
No.
Yes.
He's camouflage.
Here, hold this.
Oh, I see him. I don't. Look. Right there, Casey. Oh, hi. He'll bite you. No. He just really sits right there on the top.
He sits there and eats the bugs.
Are you gonna go? No. I'm grounding now, Dad.
Hey, Casey, they say. You want to say hi? He's in his robe, so we'll get a headshot. Watch.
Hi. Hi.
He says hi. It's Lazy Sunday. Lazy Sunday.
I'm sad. All the berries are.
I know.
No longer berries.
No more blackberries. I know. So someday we'll have a whole berry bush area, garden. Yes. Solo, what are you eating?
Fine, random.
All right. Well, that is about our time. And so I'm going to flip this around. Casey, you want to help me? Thank you, everyone, for joining and being here with me and sticking through the problems and checking out my yard, right? You want to say it?
Stay strong and do the things. Bye, y'all.
Stay strong, do the things. We'll see you guys next time. Have a good day. Be safe. Have a blessed day.